What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title below, this is going to be a pick a card on how do people secretly view you. So it's going to be two different piles. I got the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, and then I got the Golden Will Tarot. I'm gonna use the True Intuition Tarot for pile 1, and then the Golden Will for pile 2. So whichever pile you're most drawn to, whichever deck you're most drawn to, will be the reading for you. Okay, so with that being said, let's get right into the video. One, if you chose the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, this is your reading, okay? We're just going to see how do people secretly view you, okay? So let's get right into it. How do people secretly view my pile 1s? How do people secretly view my pile 1s? How do people secretly view my pile 1s? Alright. How do people secretly view my pile 1s? You got the 6 of Cups with the Moon. How do people secretly view my pile 1s? Well, you got the Prince of Wands and the Emperor coming out. How do people secretly view my pile 1s and the 9 of Wands? You could definitely be working on something right now. This could definitely be people from the past with the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Discs at the bottom with the Moon. You could be a Cancer. The Emperor, you could be an Aries. You could be trying to build something as well. Here with this 9 of Wands, you're trying to protect something as well. People see that. People are secretly viewing you as that way. You're trying to take charge in certain situations. You could be trying to take charge in your own life as well. You're very hidden, though. It's something about you being hidden, keeping something hidden, keeping something a secret. How do people secretly view my pile 1s? They definitely see you taking charge of something. Yeah, with the Queen of Discs, they see you come into some type of stability, especially with the Emperor and now the Queen of Discs. Again, this could definitely be people from the past viewing you this way. Again, the 9 of Discs at the bottom. How are people secretly viewing my pile 1s? Yeah, with the Fool and the Queen of Wands. You could be a Sagittarius. You could have brown hair, long brown hair. You could have a tattoo on your leg as well. You could be a Capricorn, Taurus. You can like rabbits. Something significant about a rabbit. They see you taking some type of journey all by yourself. Again, with this 9 of Discs, you're very attractive. How are people secretly viewing my pile 1s? Yeah, you could be single right now with this Prince of Cups. And then the Fool is facing the Princess of Wands. Yeah, you could definitely be very much single with this 4 of Wands. You could also be getting like married soon. You could have just got married, just like newly engaged. You could be celebrating something very, very, very soon. How are people secretly viewing, my pile 1s? With the Empress coming out, you're definitely like in some type of power with the 2 of Discs and the Prince of Discs now coming out. Yeah, and the 3 of Wands, they see you taking off on something. They see you putting some type of effort towards something as well. You could be trying to create your own business. You could play basketball, volleyball. How are people secretly viewing my pile 1s? How are people secretly viewing my pile 1s? Yeah, with the lovers, you could be a Gemini, dealing with a Gemini. People could also be seeing you like coming into like a whole new relationship or brand new start as well. I don't know. How are people secretly viewing my pile 1s? Yeah, with the 9 of Swords. How are people secretly viewing You could have a lot of lovers could have you on their mind as well. How are people secretly viewing? Yeah, with the 8 of Wands, my pile of Wands, and then the 10. You could have a lot of like different lovers. I don't know. I'm hearing questioning things. Yeah, with the justice as I split it open. How are people secretly viewing my pile of Wands with the 2 of Wands? Yeah, they see you as like definitely planning something, coming into something, trying to build something. This could be on social media as well, Instagram. Creative, something creative. They see you trying to build something. How are people secretly viewing my pile of Wands? Yeah, with the and the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, and then 3 of Swords. This could definitely be people that like hurt you in the past as well. You could also be getting over some type of heartbreak, some type of hardship. I'm hearing triumph. People are seeing you triumph over a situation, coming into some type of stability with this Emperor and the Empress and the Queen of Wands. Groove back, like you're getting your groove back. You're looking more and more attractive by the day, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. How are people secretly viewing my pile of Wands with the 4 of Discs and the Hermit? You could definitely be keeping yourself in like isolation right now, staying away from people with the High Priestess. People are definitely seeing you as very mysterious, very intuitive, very mysterious though. Something about you being mysterious. Yeah, with the Temperance as I cut it open. Very angelic. You could be a Virgo. How are people secretly viewing my pile of Wands? How are people secretly viewing? You got the 7 of Swords coming out. The Temperance came out, and then the Princess of Cups. Could definitely be a Sagittarius. You're healing from something, some type of backstabbing, betrayal. Like it's something about you getting your groove back. And it doesn't have to be, excuse me, it doesn't have to be necessarily getting your groove back to go out and date. But it's something about you getting your groove back within self. Trying to build self back up. Pouring love back into yourself as well with this Temperance. Like you're healing. And again, it doesn't have to be necessarily to date again. It can be. But I'm not. It's something about you standing up in your own power, your own light, your own strength. Leo energy. How are people secretly viewing my pile of Wands? Alright, wow. Like that was way too many. The High Priestess. Oh, I'm sorry, the Magician. Wow. And then the Princess of Discs. The Magician was the one that really came out. You could definitely be an Aries. You could definitely be trying to build something, start something here with this Magician. Very creative. Very, very. It's something about you being mysterious now as well. You could have been somebody that like expressed a lot, but then you kind of hold back. You hold on to like what you're working on. Could possibly be like who you're dating now. Like you keep a lot of your business to yourself. People see you a lot more. I keep getting secretive, but not in a way where it's like you have something to hide. And it could have definitely been because like you were hurt in the past. Yeah, like with the 7 of Swords, like you were definitely hurt in the past. But people see you manifesting almost like things you're manifesting is coming to fruition like before other people's eyes. Like you think things are coming in, but people can see it as well. Like people see you transforming into like this Emperor energy, this Empress energy. How are people secretly viewing my pile of Wands? With the 3 of Discs, it definitely could be like your friends. People could want to like reconnect with you, talk to you. With the Hierophant, people see you like growing. Like I keep getting like people see you growing. I'm hearing growing pains. Like people see you growing. You could have definitely cut off some people from the past too, like friendship wise. People that are no longer in your same vibration, and it's not like in a mean way either. Like you're elevating, and it got people constantly thinking about you. Like with this Nine of Wands, you see how there's so many people in the back. Like, you could be dropping a lot of people. Just people who don't resonate with you anymore. You could also be, people could see you as like being more vulnerable as well with yourself. Like, you're not being so hard on yourself anymore. Like, you're more lax now. Like, you're way more relaxed now. How are people secretly viewing my power wands? How are people secretly viewing my power with the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups, y'all? And then the Sun. You're trying to find more happiness. You're looking forward to more happiness. You could be getting ready to actually go out, pop out. I'm hearing go out. Again, it's people from the past could definitely want to come back and talk to you. And it doesn't have to be, again, relationship-wise. It could be friendships as well, family members. How are people secretly viewing my power wands? How are people secretly viewing my power wands? How are people secretly viewing my power wands? Yeah, with the Four of Swords. Like, you're definitely keeping to yourself way more. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands. I'm hearing like you're staying out of gossip. It's something about vibration. Like, your vibration is through the roof and people can feel it. Like, you're no longer almost like the same person anymore. With the Prince of Swords. Like, you're elevating, man. How are people secretly viewing my power wands with the King of Swords? Like, you're playing it smart now. With the Star. You definitely could be trying to manifest something. You could be an Aquarius or a Libra. You could have blonde hair. You could be a male with blonde hair. You could just have blonde hair in general. You could wear acrylics, like the long acrylics, like on your nails. If some people don't know like what they are. Or you could have long nails in general. Yeah, with the Chariot and the Six of Wands. Like, you're moving forward out of like, wow. And out of tough situations. Like, you're moving forward out of tough situations. You're moving forward out of like stagnant energy as well. Could be a Cancer with the Chariot card. How are people secretly view with the three? Like, you're going. Like, you're waiting for the opportunity to go, to grow, to move forward. People see you elevating with the Ace of Disc. You could be getting a new job as well. Somebody could want to gift you something as well. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords. Some people, like, you had to end a lot of things with the Death at the bottom. Last few cards. How are people secretly viewing my power wands? How are people secretly viewing my power wands? With the Star coming out. And the Seven of Cups. Again, you could be an Aquarius with the Eight of Cups. Like, you're walking away. Like, your vibration. Like, you're focused on yourself. People see you more focused on yourself. Again, there's something about staying out of, like, gossip. Like, you're staying out the way with this King of Disc at the bottom now. Again, more Capricorn energy. Taurus. I am hearing Capricorn. Last few cards. How are people secretly viewing my power wands? How are people with the King of Wands? You could definitely be also be, yeah, with the Devil, Capricorn energy. You're definitely ending a lot of like toxicity, a lot of low vibrational type of ways. Again, like, you're stepping into some type of power where it's making you way more attractive as well. Like, it's something about you worrying about yourself. Like, you only really want to better yourself, worry about yourself. Last few cards. How are people secretly viewing? Yeah, with the Four of Wands. like fulfillment, happiness. How are people secretly and the 7 of Cups? You are soon to be coming into like a lot of options. 10 of Disc is making you way more attractive as well. I mean, like you're growing. People can see this. Yeah, and people could also be getting very sad. Again, it's something about people seeing it. Like you won't like you won't stop, and it could be making people sit like, yeah, you could have definitely ended a lot of 8 of Disc, a lot of like relationships, friendships. Your favorite is something about yellow. You could like the color yellow. You could have a yellow scarf. You could have like curly hair, like short curly hair as well. It's something about you moving on as well. Like people see, like they see you like moving on. It could be making a lot of people sad as well. Not in a way where it's, I don't know, like they're not. It's almost sad to watch you go, watch you grow. Because they like people know you're just not the same person, or you won't be. All right, for real this time. Last few cards. How are people secretly viewing my power ones with the 9 of Cups? Like, and the 5 of this, like you definitely have to leave a lot of people behind. Like people are viewing you this way, like, but I'm not getting it in a way where it's like you're doing it in a malicious way. You're doing it to better yourself. You want to raise your vibration. You want to come. Boy, this energy is tough. But I'm not getting anything like bad. Like you're growing, but it's also like a bittersweet, because it's almost like past people don't even resonate with you anymore. Like they don't even know how you think. They don't know how you move. They don't know what's going to make you happy. All right, Power One, I gotta get up out of this. If you like the read, and definitely like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And definitely let me know if the messages resonate with you. And until next time, I'll see y'all in another video. Bye. All right, Power Two, if you chose the Golden Will Tarot, this is your reading, okay? We're going to see how do people secretly view you, okay? How are people secretly viewing you? So let's just get right into it, all right? We're just going to get right into how are people secretly viewing you. Okay. How are people secretly viewing you? How are people secretly viewing my pile too? How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? 9 of Wills coming right out. Single, independent. How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? The Knight of Swords. How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? You got the Chariot coming out. Again with the Knight of Wills. How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? Again with the Wheel of Fortune. And then you got the Devil, Capricorn energy at the bottom. You could have just started a new job. They definitely are viewing you as somebody they want to talk to. I'm getting like business advice, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? How are people secretly viewing, yeah, with the four of Wands coming out? How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? How are people secretly viewing my pile and the King of Cups? How are people secretly viewing my pile? Wow, with the Emperor coming out. How are people secretly, this energy is strong. Yeah, with the 5 of Swords. And the 4 of Cups in reverse. This could be a same sex. Only take that as it resonates. You could be gay. Only take it if it resonates with you. People could also see you as somebody who has a lot of power, a lot of strength, but you're also very loving, you can have a lot of concern for a lot of people as well. Like, you could be somebody who really cares, like, about other people. Like, you're a great leader. Like, people are secretly viewing you as like a very, very, like, great leader, especially in the household with the 4 of Wands. You could be a Cancer, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio with this King of Cups. Harp here with the 5 of Cups coming out. How are people secretly viewing? People could also be viewing you as somebody who's moving on from something. Ace of Swords. This is the Truth. Like, you got clarity about a certain situation with this Hermit. You gathered enough information about a certain situation. Could be concerning a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. How are people secretly viewing? Wow, with the Death. Yeah, like this could also be a past person seeing you move on, and they're very regretful, especially like betraying you in some sort of way with this 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. That's 10 of completion. How are people secretly, you could have just got a new car as well. How are people secretly viewing my power, the World, an ending? People could secretly, with the 3 of Swords in reverse. This past person, side note, really does not want something to end. But unfortunately, like, for you, something's over for you. I'm hearing, like, no more pain. How are people secretly viewing my pile 2s? How are people secretly viewing my pile 2s with the Strength in reverse? Like, somebody could also want to get unblocked. You could have somebody blocked. Somebody wants to, like, get unblocked. Could be a Leo. Yeah, with the Magician. People could also be secretly viewing as somebody who cannot be stopped. Like, you can't be stopped. Especially when your mind's made up, you can't be stopped. How are people secretly viewing my pile? Yeah, with the 8 of Cups. Like, you're walking away. How are people secretly viewing my pile 2s? How are people secretly viewing my pile 2s? How are they secretly with the Empress? Yeah. Even for pile 1, the energy was so strong. Like, this energy with the Sun, like, you like, you're trying to find your own happiness. I'm hearing, like, especially the way that today is set up, you just crave for more happiness, more sunlight. Could be a Taurus with the High Priestess as I cut it open. How are people secretly viewing my pile 2s? How are people secretly viewing my... Yeah, with the 5 of... Somebody feels like left out in the cold by you. You could have also felt left out in the cold by somebody else as well, and that could have been the reason why you walked away. Like, you stepped up into your power, especially once you ended a certain situation. You stepped up into your power. Like, you took your power back. So something new can come in with this Chariot, the Knight of Wheels, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Then the Death with the World. You could be a man or a woman watching this. You could be a twin. You could have a twin. You could have twins. How are people secretly viewing here with the Moon? How are people secretly viewing in the Ace of Wands? Same kind of message from pile 1 as well. You could be doing something in secret as well. Something creative and secret. A lot of people can actually secretly find you very, very attractive, very, very sexy, very fine. I don't know why that would be a secret. Yeah, with the 10 of Wands as I cut it open. It's like burdensome the way some people feel about you. I don't know why that would be. You could also be in a relationship and people are finding you very attractive. You could also be single as well with this Nine of Wheels. But could secretly be like viewing you as somebody who's very, very attractive. It's something about you being in your power, you standing up for yourself. How are people secretly viewing, yeah, with this Eight of Wheels? And then the Tower. How are people secretly viewing my power twos? How are people secretly viewing my power twos? The Six of Swords. You could also like be moving away for work. Yeah, Ten of Swords. You could have really like moved away from somebody. Yeah, Judgment. And somebody really wants to get unblocked. Like the Strength reverse like keeps. Somebody could really want to get unblocked by you. Like really wants to communicate with the Knight of Swords facing the Nine of Wheels. Like somebody sees you single and growing and coming into new things, moving forward. Again, you could have also got it. Like somebody sees you working, like they're looking back. Like, see the kid? This could be somebody you have a kid with as well. Like they see you working hard with this Eight of Wheels as well. They're very regretful with the Star. Like power. Even for power, yeah, Ten of Swords, like the energy for this reading is wild. But in a good way. I'm not getting anything bad from it. Could be an Aquarius. How are people secretly viewing my power? The Six of Wands. Like you're coming into some type of success as well. Like you're not staying stuck anymore. You're not staying stagnant. Again, more Leo energy. How are people secretly viewing? They see you as somebody who's going to be successful. Yeah, with Justice. Like you're coming into your justice. You're making your own justice. And it could have been from like moving on from something that was very harsh. Somebody definitely could have like backstabbed you, betrayed you in some type of way. You could have felt backstabbed or betrayed by somebody very close to you. How are people secretly viewing with the Hermit and the Three of Wands? Like you're patiently waiting, you're gathering up information, you're staying to yourself as well. Again, could be a Virgo. Yet you're investing in yourself. You're doing what you have to do to better yourself, to move forward. With the Eight of Wands coming out. How are people? Whoa. Yeah, the Lovers coming out. Gemini energy, Queen of Cups. The Ten of Wheels. And the Three of Swords coming out in reverse. Somebody could also see you as like a counterpart. Very loving, very mature. Yeah, Page of Wands. Like somebody really wants to send you a message. Somebody sees you as so fine. Like somebody's almost like waiting for you, that like they are regretting some type of third party. Somebody could have put a third party to end as well. You could be hearing about this soon. You could have had a family with this person. I don't know. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm hearing like intuition. Great intuition. Gorgeous. Like you're coming into stability. Like people see you growing into stability. People could have really tried to like count you, I don't know, like count you out. And they're viewing, like they're seeing you come into like your own. They're seeing you come into your own, like with the Queen of Wands coming out as well. You could be a Sagittarius. You're very fine. Like somebody views you as very fine. Again, with this third party energy as well. Like somebody sees you moving on. People see you moving on. Like you don't tolerate much anymore. You could like to wear braids as well. You could braid your hair a lot. How are people secretly viewing? Yeah, with the Six of Wheels. How are people, like, somebody wants to give and receive with you, yet it's like a burden to them. How much they think about you, how much they just want to give and receive with you again. How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? How are people secretly viewing my pile twos? With the Four of Wheels, somebody regrets holding back from you. Yeah, more Three of Wheels. Somebody regrets holding back from you. Like, they regret it. And they could also be keeping this how they feel to themselves as well. Like, somebody, how are people secretly being very stable? Queen of Wheels coming out. Like, this is a lot of different energy. You could be a Capricorn, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Sagittarius. Somebody regrets putting you through a lot of BS because they see, wow, with this Wheel of Fortune, like, you're coming into great things, like you're moving forward. You could be working at a new job, working towards getting a new job. How are people secretly with the Temperance? Is something also about patience, having patience. You could have been very patient in a certain situation as well, hoping things were going to change. Again, more Sagittarius energy. You could really like to swim as well. Yeah, more Capricorn as I open it up with the Devil. You're becoming more patient with yourself as well. How are people secretly viewing? Yeah, with the Ten of Cups. Like, you're giving yourself the love that you deserve. I'm hearing like you deserve love. Yeah, you're investing in yourself. The Seven of Wheels. You could have a brown cat, like a tan brownish cat as well. Yeah, with the Three of Cups, man. I'm hearing like your friends miss you with the Page of Cups. Somebody could want to apologize as well. People are secretly viewing you as well as like a great friend. Like, I'm getting like a missing energy. How are people, last few cards, how are people secretly viewing my power with the Seven of Swords? How are people secretly, like, they just want to flip out? Yeah, with the Page of Wands. Somebody definitely could have been like, yeah, with the Five of Wands. So I know some people could also view you as like secret competition as well. And this could be friends, old friends. I am hearing family. I don't know. You can have a black cat. It's something about cats. And I am getting like missing it. Like, somebody misses you, pile two. Could be a friend, could be somebody misses you. Last few cards, how are people secretly viewing my pile twos? Yeah, with the Two of Wheels. How are people secretly viewing my pile twos and the Devil? Then the Page of Swords in reverse coming out. Almost like somebody really can't hold back in their... Somebody's also very upset that they gave into temptation. Somebody's very upset about it. That they juggled, that they gave into some type of temptation. I keep hearing like like somebody gave into temptation. How are people secretly viewing, last few cards, how are people secretly viewing, yeah, with the Fool? It was very foolish. People see you like taking leaps of faith, Seven of Cups, finding out different options for yourself with the Ace of Wheels. Like, you're starting anew. And somebody can't believe you have more options than you do. Like, I don't know. Like, this energy, almost like somebody didn't expect you to pick up and go. Pick up and have more options. Like, somebody just didn't expect expect you to be as creative as you was, this type of go-getter as you, like somebody just didn't expect for you to make things shake. Like somebody just didn't expect it. Last few cards, how are people secretly viewing my power twos? How are people secretly viewing my power twos? With the Tower and the Seven of Wands, like that rocked their whole world. Like it's rocking people's world to see you come into more things. Like people just, I don't know. Yeah, two of Wands. Like you planned properly, you're planning properly, and that is shook up people's worlds. To see you grow like this, to move forward like this, like to be single, independent. Like it's shocking. Like it's shocking people. Because the Queen of Wands is literally off to the side right here. Like you're gorgeous to someone, to somebody, to people. You're coming off as very gorgeous. Like, I don't know, it's like amazement. With the King of Swords, like you're very bright. It's like I'm gonna end it there, guys. If you like the reading, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. I, of course, really appreciate it. Definitely let me know if the messages resonate with you. And yeah, I'll see y'all in another video. Bye.